Hey guys! So you guys remember that one video that we tried doing? It's like the first Crazy K video in a long time. Articles,
Yeah,
episode one,
yeah,
where we read about the
yeah.
homosexual sharpie bath incident.
hmm
Well, I have good news. We're gonna be redoing it. Um, so we're each gonna read an article or two. Mine are pretty short.
hmm
Fakeroon over here is gonna read a wonderful article.
hmm
So with further ado, I don't know. Um, you can start screen sharing.
Hell fucking yes. My article today is Megan Ross in the case of the macaroon. Ross loves macaroons. No, not the trendy French cookies that are all over the wedding blogosphere. Fancy macaroons. It can also be spelled macaron. They're supposed to be heavenly, but I've never actually tried one. The ones made out of shredded coconut. Delicious, fluffy bites of yum. Look at them. Look at them. They're so delicious.
They do look delicious.
I'm not a fan of coconut. I don't think I would eat these.
Oh, I fuck hard with the coconut. One of my favorite candy bars is a Zag nut, which is like crispy peanut butter with coconut shreddings. Underrated, I think. Fight me.
No one's gonna fight you because no one watches Crazy.
No one watches these damn videos.
There's a Christmas market that sets up around Manchester Town Central during the holiday season. There are all these little cute wooden cottage stalls that sell crafty products and food. It's really fun and crowded and cheerful feeling. And then we have some photos. The crowded personal photo.
Oh, that's really crowded.
The cheerful. I was dancing to the music of a band playing nearby. Personal photo.
I like her hat. I really dig it.
She has a nice and fancy hat, I will say. One of the stalls sells the world's best macaroons. They ain't lying! These things are huge and warm out the oven. They are light and fluffy and the best things ever. They are probably Ross's favorite thing about the Christmas season. At any rate, he's generally on the hunt for competition to the self-proclaimed world's best of his favorite treat. There are plenty of crappy ones out there. Ones that are sticky and hard or too dense.
Ugh,
Many are discounted on site.
gross.
You wouldn't interrupt someone in a conversation. I've been always right about this. When we were recently in Boston, though, we were wandering around the Quincy market and stumbled across two contenders that mirrored the tasting. We opted to sample one of the stalls offering as a pre-dinner snack. It was very nice. Very nice. Roth and I deemed it a fairly close second in the best macaroon in the world competition. We decided that after we've eaten dinner, we would return to the market and try the other one. We got very excited about the prospect of three strong contenders in this race. That's normal, right? No. Well, we walked and explored the market and then found some place for dinner along the harbor. It was a lovely night for a stroll. After we've eaten, we headed back to the market, which seemed to still be hopping. We walked inside and what do we see? Why would they deprive a pregnant lady of a potentially delicious macaroon comparing experience? That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's so fucked up. We gotta cancel this fucking bakery.
It's probably closed now.
Yeah, I think honestly it is closed at this point. The second bakery stall was already closed for the night. It was very upsetting as you can see. We were forced to go back to the first bakery stall, where Ross obtained another macaroon. I opted to go for a giant oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. Mmm. Well, the next day, as we walked the Freedom Trail as it enters the North End, personal photo. We entered Ross's own personal mecca, the North End, aka Little Italy.
Little Italy.
Gabagool! Hey, I'm walking here!
Dude, not cool. That's fucked up. You can't joke about that. You're not Italian.
Gabagool! Like pizza and pasta.
Not that good. Ah!
Before we left the area, Ross was planning our next trip to Boston, which involves eating at every Italian restaurant in the vicinity. We guessed it would take about a month. We noticed lots of people with very little white boxes, tied up with string. We figured it was worth popping into this apparently very popular bakery. What did we spy but a tray of pretty little white macaroons? We asked for 4 macaroons and headed outside to eat them. They felt light and fluffy, promising. We each took a cookie and bit in, and they were not macaroons. As Ross put it, these don't taste like they've been anywhere near a coconut. They were nice, I guess. They were sort of almond, marzipan tasting. So disappointing. Ross dubbed them fakeroons.
No, that's your you 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 username.
That's my username. That is. I, in my opinion, one-upped him by declaring that they were in fact mockaroons. Am I right? So much funnier. Ross still claims that
That is
fake
pretty
rune is
funny.
better. I wouldn't. I agree with Ross. Fake rune is pretty better.
I think you're a little biased.
Who would say that? I'm not biased. I just have a huge inflated ego that everyone needs to feed into. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, that isn't biased.
Have you ever gotten a ridiculous crest for something? Have you ever been thwarted by baked good? And most importantly, which is funnier, fakeroon or mockaroon?
I think I'm funnier. Anyway, we're gonna quote unquote. I'm gonna switch over. We're gonna record my articles. So this is my article. Rest of the family has no idea. Restaurant playing neutral milk hotel. So this is like hypothetically, this would be me. This would be my sister. This would be my dad, and this would be my mom. I mean, sorry. Oh, sorry. Seems like I'm eating French fries with a fork with some grilled chicken, and
Yum.
that's my mom's white wine. And that's my dad's white wine.
Pause.
Okay,
pause.
what's up?
Your parents are alcoholics?
You can have a little glass of wine during dinner.
That's fucked up though. Drinking any bit of alcohol is a sin, you know?
A sin?
It's a sin.
Amherst, Massachusetts. UMass undergraduate student Ryan Blankenship was taken aback last night when his family had no idea neutral milk hotels and the airplane over the sea was playing in the background while they ate at the Bomba Rosa eatery. Sources confirmed. They were all just sitting there like nothing was happening. Blankenship said of his family's attempt to spend quality time with him. Listen to those words, lacing fingers through the notches in your spine. How can you hear that and just sit there and argue about mozzarella sticks? Did Anne Frank have a menu?
Get it? Because he has an obsession with Anne Frank?
I actually have a signed Jeff Mangum poster. Not to brag or anything. I'll send it.
Editor me, put it up.
Yeah. Blankenship's family, who made the 10-hour drive from Columbus, Ohio, for the visit, were confused by the 19-year-old's strange behavior. He was staring off into the distance, and he hardly touched his soup, said Ryan's mother, Cynthia Blankenship. At one point, I asked him if he'd seen a ghost, and he just mumbled, "In a way, I have." I really try not to be a worrywart, but he better not be selling his Adderall again. He's on those things for a reason. Blankenship allegedly found the eatery's lack of reverence for Jeff Mangum's kaleidoscopic masterpiece reckless and disrespectful. I can't believe they would casually play an emotionally devastating album like this and expect people to be able to eat, he said. Meanwhile, my uncle Peter is asking me about my classes. Like, we're now currently being transported through time and space by poetry. Like, hello!
I just think that, like, /MU users, like, overrate In the Airplane Over the Sea. I think that album is boring, and this dude's, like, whole reaction to it playing, I'm just gonna be honest. It's not. Stop looking. Stop looking.
Sorry. According to witnesses, however, Blankenship did perk up briefly to deliver a brief anecdote about dorm bathrooms. I was actually just trying to make enough noise so that no one heard the lyrics about semen-stained mountaintops, he admitted. That would have been too weird to explain. When reached for comment later, Ryan's father, Harold, couldn't recall many specifics regarding the music that so deeply affected his sons during dinner. I remember a guy with an acoustic guitar at one point. I think it was that.
"Hey there, Delia song," he said. I used to love that one.
I think this kid deserves to like get his ears chopped off.
I might need to read one more article that was a little short.
Yeah, that one was quite short. I think we need to fatten the video up.
Opinion!
If we don't-
Stop taking pictures of my fucking house!
God damn!
So, I bought this house this month for some guy named Max Ramos and PayPal'd him through friends and family, so I didn't have to pay an extra fee. Risky, I know, but the dude came through and I got the deed the next day. The neighborhood was nice and quiet. There was nothing wrong with the house, and it was incredibly affordable. The deal was so sweet. Too sweet. The next day, I started noticing people coming and snapping pictures of my house. Sometimes it would be selfies. Sometimes they get a friend to take a photo. On one occasion, one little shit asked me to take a picture so they could pose on the front yard. I told him to screw off, and they laughed at me saying, "I'll see you when we're both not so emotional." What? I don't get it. Nothing big has ever happened in Illinois. There have been no notable musicians, no notable stars, and no notable houses. They all seem to have strong opinions on the importance of what my house represents. Well, here's an opinion. Stop taking pictures of my fucking house. Maybe I'm just disgruntled. I moved to the Illinois for peace and quiet, but instead, I'm dealing with scrawny kids crying on my yard and taking photos of my house. Is this how the entire Midwest is? I guess it was never meant. This is the last time I buy a house through a merch swap group on Facebook. I am an actor.
You should.
Ladies,
Yeah.
I heard you guys love a theater guy. Timothy Chalamet, you know, all the ladies think he's hot.
I don't think we should. Like, just shut the fuck up.
I guess we gotta conclude this video.
Yeah. Draw.
Thanks, guys. You have anything you want to say?
I really think we should.
Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. As always, it's a pleasure. I hope you guys enjoy these videos.
Why does she look like Cindy Lou?
And that the girl from the lore.
You gotta hurry up. This is speed paint. You gotta hurry up, bro.
This is how I feel right now. This is how I feel being around Ivy.
This is fucked up. Like, okay, we're good. We're good. That's enough slices. God damn! Stop trying. Stop it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, oof. That was a doozy.
Yeah!
Sorry.
Bro, I'm actually getting real sick of you as an artist. Y'all got perfectionist mindsets. I'm getting real sick of this.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's so bright. Why is it white? Oh. Okay. Thanks, guys, for watching. We might do another episode. We have. Oh my god. Oh. Whatever. Okay, bye, guys.